Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay. I am well. So I'm gonna share a story time with you guys as I do my foundation routine. So I've already done my eyebrows and I've moisturized my face. So I'm just going to prime with this primer. So just 2 pumps enough. Oh, I just rub in. So let's start this story time. Now, when I had just joined campus, I was in first year, and we were having our graduation ceremony. So it was going to be the first time that your girl here was actually attending the campus graduation ceremony. So we went to school. And when you're in first year, you're just excited that, oh, at least there's a graduation taking place, so you're gonna experience how it goes. So I was so excited and I went for the graduation ceremony, and actually we were in the entertainment group. So because I used to act in campus, or rather I still act, it's just that I've taken a back seat. So I was acting and our drama group had a presentation. So we presented, and then there were other groups, entertainment groups, that took over and they equally presented their items. So in the groups that presented, there was my high school directors. So they also had their group presentation. And I was so excited that I'm meeting my high school directors. You know, you're so naive. You're happy that, hey, at least now you are catching up. You're catching up, or you're hooking up with them on a different level, that you are now also acting for your university, you know. So they acted, and after that we were just catching up. So one of them goes like, Pili, we are performing for the president. Actually, the president was the vice chancellor of the university. So we are performing for the president at this place, and would like you to attend so that you grow your skills. You see how certain things are done on stage. So I told them it's okay, I'm gonna attend. But then I have to do what? I have to let my mom know, and I need to go and ask for permission, because they were going to like perform after the graduation. So that means they are going to perform in the evening. So that actually means that they were going to perform in the evening. So I rush home and I asked my mom, because I was commuting from home when I was in campus, and I asked for permission, and my mom is like, it's okay, because you're going to the nearby, or rather the next town that is just near your aunt's place. I'd suggest, once the function is done, you do what? You go and sleep at your aunt's place. And we agreed, yes, I'm gonna sleep at my aunt's place. So I go, I freshen up, I change, and go back to school, where we were hooking up with my high school drama directors. By directors, I mean, I don't know if you guys have experienced, like in high school, that these, I don't really want to call them mercenaries, but they're these guys who just come and help the drama patron to script and direct plays, and generally items for the drama and music festival. So those guys, they're the ones I'm referring to as the directors. So I go back and hook up with them, and we leave for the nearby town, or the location, rather the location they had told me they're going to perform at. So in the matatu, because we were using a public means, in the matatu, they kept on exchanging these funny glances. I don't know why I don't know why I wasn't so keen to notice those weird glances. I could see they exchanging these weird glances, but my assumption is they are my teachers. There's nothing they can do to me, right? So I go with them. And when you get to that town, they're like, so one of them is like, now we need to get you a room where you will sleep, because it's like, let me use a darker setting powder, a lighter setting powder, sorry. So they're like, we need to get you a place. I'm just using the same blending sponge. So they're like, we need to get you a room. Tell them it's okay. You go, let's go check. However, my mom has asked that I sleep at my aunt's place. And you know, it's not easy for a parent to just let you go out, you know, at night. Like, I have very strict parents. So they insisted, no, there's no need of disturbing your aunt. Let us just book for you. So we go and get a room. And by a room, I mean, they're literally these just standard rooms that have a toilet and bathroom. You know, they're just standard rooms. So we go check out the rooms. They book one. And I've forgotten to. So they book one. And they tell me, so let us go for dinner. The function will be starting at 8. So we go for dinner just downstairs near the hotel. So we go for dinner. This dinner goes up to around 10:30. So I'm asking them, this function that is to start at 8. So you're going to, we are so late. But you know, in fact, they're saying it's been cancelled. So I'm like, okay, now what happens? So this guy who booked the room, see, there were 2 teachers. Now one of them is the one who was very fishy. So he looks at me and says, since they've been cancelled, we can just hang out and then you'll go home tomorrow. So I tell them, okay, it's okay. What I'll do, let me leave the room for you guys, but I'd prefer going to my aunt's place because my mom gave me the permission to come out, or rather allowed me to come out, because on grounds that I'm gonna spend the night at my aunt's place. So they insisted, and they're like, no, we can even call your mom, don't worry, and your mom knows you are your teachers, so don't worry. So really, I was convinced, the naive girl in me, I was convinced that, see, I'm safe. These were just my high school teachers. There's nothing they can do to me. So I'm like, because there's no performance, please take me to my, let me go to my room and rest. They take me to the room. One of them says, I'm off, because he was staying in that town. So he says, I'm off, and his friend is just relaxed. You know, his friend is just relaxed. It's like, he's not planning to leave the room. So I asked him, Kwani, what time are you leaving? Because I want to rest. I really feel tired. I want to rest. But you know, I'll sleep here. You will sleep where again? I'll sleep in this room. You'll sleep in this room with me, Amma. What do you mean? Tia, I'm gonna sleep here. I'm like, I'm your student. How do I sleep with you in the same room? There's only one bed. And we will just share the bed. It's like, actually imagine you sharing the same bed or one single bed with your teacher. Who does that? A male teacher, not female teacher. Who does that? There's some noise outside, sorry. Who does that? So we started having a push and pull. So this other teacher left. It's like he already knew what this guy wanted. So he left me with him. And I asked, and the push and pull continued, and I told him, it's okay, I can leave the room for you, you sleep in the room. I'm gonna go to my aunt's place. And he just wanted to fight me, like physically pull me and just harass me, because I'm saying I want to go and sleep at my aunt's place. Right now I understand why he was behaving that way. I understand, by understanding I mean I do not agree with his actions, but I understand why he was reacting that way. This type of men who feel like, because I have paid for your room, you have to pay for my money. You get that? So he pulls me, and I realized if I fight this guy, I am over 18 years. I cannot scream and say he's raping me in a hotel room because I walked there. I wasn't drugged. So how am I going to explain that? So I tell him, it's okay. It's okay. Let's do this. I have no problem. Let me just freshen up. Let me just freshen up, and then I can start resting as you're also freshening up. So he says it's okay. I go to the bar. I had to be canny. So I convinced him that it's okay. I'm safe. I know I'm with you. I'm safe. It's fine. I'll just tell my mom I'm sleeping in a hotel. So let me just freshen up so that I can rest. So stupid him, he's like, it's okay. Now that one, I agree with you. So I go to the bathroom, strategizing on how I'm going to exit that hotel room. So I freshen up. When I came outside, he was watching television. These two simple hotels that have just two simple televisions. So he's watching TV. So I'm done with the bathroom. He gets into the bathroom. Stupid him, he trusted me. So he didn't leave with the hotel key to the bathroom. I just took my sling bag, like the small lady-like bags, or rather the ladyish sling bags. I know you know what I mean by sling bags. So I just took my sling bag, stealthily walked to the door, opened, and colors. I had left, taken off running. Actually, if you could, and you know, this is around 11. It is not so visible, but I love it that way. So I take off, and he calls me. I think after coming from the bathroom and he realizes I'm not there, he calls me, and I'm like, I picked. Actually, I candidly picked. And you know, when I just rushed downstairs, I got a taxi. You see these taxis that are just parked at hotels. So I got a taxi, jumped into one, and I'm like, I don't even have money. Mark you, I had my transport for the next day back home. So So I jump into a taxi, and voila, I leave for my aunt's place. So he calls me, and I boldly pick that call, and he's like, Kwani, where are you? I'm gone. Dude, I'm gone, like I'm gone. What should I be doing with you in our hotel room? Seriously? What should I be doing with you? Being your student, can't you just respect me? So I left for my aunt's place, and the next day I called this other drama teacher and asked him, let's just call this drama teacher Mr. J. So I asked Mr. J. In fact, I was addressing them by these prefixes, Mr., Sir, teacher. I asked him, Mr. J, seriously, why are you exposing me? And you know, I'm even more closer to you than I am to him, to that other mongrel. I'm sorry to call him a mongrel, but yeah, he's a mongrel. So so he's like, no, you know, this guy was really pushing me and saying I'm after you, and I had to prove that I'm not really after you, that we're just friends. And like, as your teacher, I liked you. You used to act so well and narrate so well. So yeah, who wouldn't like anything nice? So that was his explanation, that he had to now just confirm that he's not interested in me by taking a back seat. Now, why am I sharing this story? But before I tell you I'm sharing this story, so that is what happened. This teacher keeps calling me and is like, no, don't tell anyone what happened. I'm like, what happened? You tell me what happened. Don't tell anyone what happened, people will take it in bad test. And I was like, you needed to know that people will take these in bad test because I'm so naive. I've just come from school. I have trusted you as my teacher. My interest in acting well or improving on my acting skills is what has put me in this situation. But then why were you taking advantage of your student? And he's like, no, don't talk to people about this and all that. So why am I sharing this story? One, no, because we are finished. Why am I sharing this story? It's because, one, teenage pregnancies or underage pregnancy cases have become so rampant in Kenya right now. So currently we're having so many kids, so many girls who are impregnated. It's not that it's not like they like doing what they are doing. It's because they are lured. You do not have like food at home and a man tells you, I'm gonna buy you food. So you innocently follow him because it is food that is going to buy this girl. Kumbe, this guy has other plans. Or someone tells you like a bike guy is like these motorcycle guys, they're like, let me give you a ride to school. And this girl's school is kilometers, so many kilometers away from home. Who wouldn't want to have a ride to be able to get to school early? Or not to stress and strain and sweat walking to school. So we innocently, or rather these girls innocently take these favors or accept these favors, not knowing that that these animals posing to be friends will ask them to pay. And that's how these girls just get pregnant. Seriously, there's no other way you can explain this. Like, assuming I was not exposed. Yes, I was naive and I was like, I trusted people I knew were meant to take care of me. I trusted them, yes, but assuming I had not had proper guidance or proper exposure, I would have just accepted and slept with that guy in that room. Who knows what would have happened? And the way this guy was pulling me that time, I told him, no, I want to go home and all this. This is someone who could easily rape me if I would have fought him. And remember, I said there's no way I could scream because I am 18 years. Actually, I had just gotten my ID at that time. I'm 18 years of age. I walked through that hotel. He did not drag me willingly. I entered that room not under duress, willingly. Now, how do you explain that this guy raped me? Yes, you can explain it, but it's very technical. It takes so much energy, so much words, so much analysis for the other party that you're explaining this to understand what you're saying or to even believe what you're saying. So it's just not okay. It's just not okay for these girls to keep getting pregnant. And who said that we really must pay for all these favors that these guys do to us? I want to lay my edges to these favors that these guys do. So this guy just almost raped me. Yes, actually he was just going to rape me because that one was not, I did not consent to it. I knew I was going to attend a play and go back home safely until he started pulling me and pushing me in a hotel room and threatening me. So he just almost raped me. Yes. So guys, that has been my story. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video. If you find it interesting, share this video, and I'll also leave my Instagram handle somewhere here. Please follow me on Instagram. Let's chat, let's catch up, let's mingle, yeah? Till then, keep safe. Goodbye.